Well, we get the legendary punk rock horns up to the band X and our wonderful pal, Paul O. He's been around this channel for a long time. And as I have mentioned, I do not mind doing punk rock and stuff. It is all in the family, and I do like a lot of punk rock stuff, but today we're doing X. And they are legends. We're doing The Hungry Wolf, and I don't know, I know a lot of X songs, but I don't know that I know them by name. I watched a wonderful documentary available on Tubi about X, and I love them as characters. Paul O, I have to apologize to you because I am on a level of laziness that you could not imagine today. I am disgusted with both me, myself, and I. So I would love for you to get down and regale in the comments the message that you left me when you put in your request for The Hungry Wolf from X. But the great thing here is that on the first listens, it's okay. You're like, Shane, didn't even know there was a band called X or X Japan or any of them, which technically X in Japan is just called X. But that's besides the point. We learn a little bit about them, their history and stuff, and then we listen to the song The Hungry Wolf, and we do it for Paul O. So let's do that now. And I'd ask you to join me on this journey because I think you can make it. I really do believe that I think you could make it along with me through this. So let's do it. X. They got 322,000 monthly listeners to their Spotify account. Top 5 jams. If you were to pause this, do you know them? Los Angeles, 25 million plays. Poor Girl. I know I've heard all these. 7 million plays. Wild Thing, 9.8 million plays in the third slot. Fourth slot, Johnny Hit and Run Pauline. Johnny Hit and Run Pauline. Johnny Hit and Run. 3.1 million plays. And I Must Not Think Bad Thoughts. It cuts off there with those little dots, so I don't know. But that's got 5.4 million plays. Look into the wonderful career and albums that these guys have put out. I'll just spit them out really quick, so it saves everybody any issues they may have. Los Angeles came out in 1980. Wild Gift, 1981. Under the Big Black Sun, 1982. Is that the record that the Hungry Wolf's from? More Fun in the New World. More Fun in the New World. Poor Little Critter on the Road. Ain't Love Grand, 1987, See How We Are. Do these guys just keep railing along? Live at the Whiskey A Go-Go on the Fabulous Sunset Strip, 1988. 1994's Undogged. There's a remaster of Wild Gift. And then, that's 2000, these are all goofed. Smoke and Fiction, 2024, and Alphabet Land, 2020. So they're at it. They're active, as the professionals say. Look into related artists. If you were to guess who these bands they'd be related to, what I like to do is I say these bands because if you like X and you go, I really love that, I wonder who else would fit in those kind of categories. I give that to you. It's a free gift. The Damned. Who doesn't love The Damned? New York Dolls. Husker Du. Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers. Dead Boys. Just classics. Richard Hell. The Dead Milkmen. 999. Have I heard of them? The Jim Carroll Band. The Rosillos. The Replacements. And the Zeros. So that's a related artist for the band. We look into the bio, then we listen to that song, and you do have an image here of, well, it looks like the current members of X. And they are saying, man, we are so happy to be at it and going and living that dream that we created so many years ago. And I say, well, I love you for it, and I'm happy for it. And they say, Shane, that is one of the sweetest things anyone has ever said for us. So we thank you for that. LA band X melds punk, speed, and ferocity with the sound of rockabilly, blues, country, and Paul did mention all that, the other root music styles in a bracing fashion that has proven to be wildly influential to many groups who have followed in their wake. Their first two independently released albums, 1980's Los Angeles and 1981's Wild Gift, were critical favorites and sold remarkably well by small label standards, helping establish Slash Records as a major independent label as well. as defining the group's unique approach. You see that? These guys are responsible for launching Slash Records, right? I mean, they might say, hey, hold on, Shane, come on now. No, we're just, but they were the thing that had the money that built the thing to start the label that became the thing, Slash Records. Look, Google that. You're going to see a lot of freaking bands from Slash Records. Paul, are you ashamed of me right now? I want to say it was Under the Big Sky, because big black sun. Yeah, first song on the album. We do it right here for our friend Paul and for all of you out there. The band X, The Hungry Wolf. We'll know in a second here if I know this song or not. This is the Titty Pie. Give you a taste. Take a taste. We listen now. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Because I always, I know. So when I'm at work, driving like this. Yeah. That guitar player did kind of play a rockabilly style guitar too. Almost looked like a Straight Cat Fella a little bit. Or a Straight Cat Fella looked like him. Hungry Wolf. I mean, you could hear where you'd be back in the day going, this isn't, these people know how to play the punk rock. Even though I love all those bands that couldn't play, like the Germs. Someone's going to be pissed off. The Germs could play shit. I always thought their voices mixed nicely together. Very tribalistic, you know. This song sounds like a hungry wolf looking for a hungry snack at night. He's got eyes in the back of his head because he's got to run away. Wanders around. Oh, it's a couple of wolves. They're looking for dinner for their. It's a couple of wolves. They're looking for their dinner for their family. Love that pickup there. There's like two riffs in this song, right? That wolves howling. They're looking for food for their family, but they got to be careful of the other wolf packs over there. They say that's the old, That's the old McAllister clan of wolves over there. We can't, that's where the tree cuts off. We got to be hunting over here in our, not only are we hungry wolves, but there's a whole big old pack of hungry McAllisters over there too we need to be concerned about. So that was that, what was that howling that you heard there in the song. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think of X. You must have wonderful stories to regale me, and that is what I'm after. Those stories where you say, Shane, let me tell you about the experience of hearing them for the very first time and how it's changed my life. That's what I want to hear. So get down and tell me, good, great, fantastic. Shane, I'll give you a biography about this band. I'll tell you some things that perhaps the documentaries that you've read or watched have not revealed about the band. I'll tell you my all-time favorite albums, favorite songs, videos and stuff to check out from this fine band. Have you ever met these guys and what was that like? Have you ever seen them live and who might they have played those shows with? Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, it was just that punky stuff from the 80s. Los Angeles, I said, if there's any music that ever comes out of Los Angeles, I don't want none of it. And so I've had a pretty open gap in my musical journey, but I make do with my East Coast stuff. So don't worry about me in any way. Don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, all you got to do is hit those links or put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it like, if you haven't done it, you'll know because I'll hit it with a heart and tell you I'm going to do your request for you. Then you forget about it completely. You subscribe to the channel and you put all the notification bells and dings and whistles on there, and then you just sit back. And one day, someday, soon, or later on, you'll see that. You'll say, oh my God, he's done my song. And he's going to say me in that song. There's your thumbs. We're going. Paul, love you. X.